If you got credit card debt, I'm going to give you a technique that you can use to pay down your balances. So let's say you got 3 cards. You got one card with $1,000 maxed out. You got another card with $500 maxed out. You got another card with $400 maxed out. Altogether, that's $1,900, right? Boom. So you got 1,000, you got 500, you got 400. All right, cool. Your minimum payment for the 1,000 is $50. The minimum payment for the one that's 500 is $40. And the one for 400 is $40, right? So 40, 40, 50, that's $130 that you pay a month, right? For your credit cards. That's it, right? Boom. That's minimum payment. If you was just to keep making minimum payments, you're not going to bring down the balances of your credit card because a chunk of that's going to go towards the interest. That's what you pay to the bank for allowing them to let you borrow that money. So you're paying because you borrowed these money. So as long as these cards are maxed out, you're paying interest on that balance. So listen, make a couple sacrifices. First, we're not going to use these cards no more until never. We're not going to use those. That's not what we're focused on. We're going to pay these cards down, right? So boom, you're going to up your monthly spending on credit cards. That whole bill that you hate so much, you're going to up that. Right now you're at 130. You're going to do 200. You're going to do $200 every month, right? What you're going to do is you're going to make your monthly minimum on 2 payments. So the 1,000 and the 500. And then you're going to take the remainder of that 200. So the $50 here, you pay that. The $40 here, you pay that. $190. You take the $110 that you have left and you throw it towards the balance of the last card. So you're making an extra payment of $70 on this card. That $70 is going to bring down your total balance of that card. The balance, not just the interest, but the balance. Because when you make your monthly minimum payment, that takes care of your interest. That $70 is bringing down the balance. So now next month, your balance, because you pay that extra 70, is going to be what, 330, maybe 320 because the payment from your interest. Yeah. So now 320. Remember, you're spending $200 a month. So next month, it's the same thing. You're going to pay extra $70 on this card. Now that balance is down to 260. Next month after that, it's 110. Month after that, 120. Then after that, pay that 120 off. Zero balance, right? Whole time you've been making your monthly payments on these two, right? Cool. Now look, you got a zero balance on one card, right? You got $200 that you're paying, that you're still paying every month, right? But now all you have is a $50 balance and a $40 balance. That's $90, right? So now you got $90 that you have to make for your minimums, but you're still paying $200. You have $110 that you're just gonna roll over into the next debt. And now this one's $500, but you're paying $110 now. Now that balance is $390, and that's considering the principal balance didn't go down. It's gonna go down if you keep making your monthly payments, not by a lot maybe, but let's say for the sake of the video that it didn't go down. 500 goes down to $390. Next month, 390 minus 110, 280. Month after that, 170. Month after that, 60. And then after that, you don't even got, like, you feel me? So now within the matter of less than a year, you done paid off 2 cards, and the only thing you did was add an extra $70 towards your payment. And now you continue to make your $200 payments. That's the discipline. You gotta maintain that 200. Because now all you have is this last 1,000, 200. Next month, 200. Next month, 200. Next month, 200. Month after that, 120 something. You feel me? That's called the snowball effect. You pick the smallest debt or the largest debt and you start to break it down. You start to break it down. You pay the minimum on some cards and then you pay extra on one card until it gets to 0. Then you knock the next one out. Then you knock the next one out. Whole time while this is happening, your credit score is going to boom. You know why? Because your utilization goes down. That's how much money you borrow from the banks and these institutions. So if you was capped out at almost $2,000, but then month after month after month after month after month after month, it starts to go down, the bank's going to be like, oh, they paying their bread back. And they're going to entice you. Be like, yo, take this credit. No, we're not doing none of that. Our main goal is to pay these credit cards down. That's the snowball effect. Tap in. I got you.